Hello, biotechs, and welcome to today's lesson. We're going to examine your current assignment, which is to create your own rendition of some safety symbols and describe them in your own words, and then present them. Let's go to the actual lesson plan document where you can see that you're to be engaged with your partner in discussing 6 symbols, boiling it down to 3 symbols that you can create a storyboard from, and you could possibly decide to do a PowerPoint if you wish, or even a video. Let's get started. Let's go over into an application. I'm going to choose Inkscape. You can use Paint or hand draw it if you wish, and then scan it into the computer, whatever your choice is. I'm going to do this open flame alert symbol, make my own rendition of it. I'm going to grab a rectangle tool and make myself a little rectangle here. Once I've done that in Inkscape, I'm going to go ahead and add a layer. Actually, add a layer called flame, because that will be the next thing I want to draw. Grab the right tool, grab a pencil, and make myself a little flame type of image here. And the flame image is right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the other tool I need and do a paint bucket fill. I only want the inside part, the fill part. I'm going to change the color to make it look more like a flame. Alright, so I'm going to go to the fill and choose a color that looks better. Okay, there we go. So I have something that looks somewhat like a flame, and resize it a little bit, and then I will actually copy and make a duplicate of that and make the duplicate smaller. This is just the style that I'm going to go with. Remember, it's your own rendition. I'm going to flip that over, and let me just change the color of that copy a little bit, and let me make it somewhat orangish in color. That should be okay for this illustration. And let me grab both of those and put those on somewhere in the middle over here. Okay, so now I'm ready to add another layer. So let me add another layer. This one's going to be Busters, because that reminds me of the Ghostbusters. If you look over here, it reminds me of the Ghostbusters symbol. Before we go further with this, let me just make a circle to start off with. Now this is about the size I will need. Let me just change the dimensions of it just a little bit, make it a little more circle-ish. Okay, there we go. And what I'm going to decide to do right here is actually, one way of doing this is to take the document, I can kill the fill on it and then just make the stroke larger. I'll just decide to do it that way and set the stroke style to like 40. There we go. That should be adequate. And now I can, let me make it even a little bit more. Let me make it 45. Okay, and I want to change the stroke color here. Maybe make the stroke color white. And now I can go put it over here and then proceed to make a little rectangle and use that rectangle to be the little cross part of the Buster symbol. And that should work. And put that over here. See, it doesn't take long to do it. It could take you even a shorter amount of time perhaps in your own favorite application. Hand draw it if you wish. Okay, so there we have it. Now I can simply export that image and then use that as my own rendition of an image. Hello, biotechs. Now we are in the application PowerPoint, where we're going to just go ahead and create a document where we have a slide that opens it up, title page if you will, biotech safety, let's call it, and let's call it symbols of safety. Symbols of safety. Alright, we can dress this up a little bit more later. I'm just going to go ahead and put in a new slide, and I'm going to call this one, refer to this as the move this over here as the open flame alert. So let me go back to PowerPoint, call this open flame alert, excuse me, and And you can see I can insert picture. I'm going to go ahead and actually grab a picture from here, my video that I was making here, and go in here. Here's my image that I made. Okay, now I can go ahead and add some text to go along with that. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's just, well, we can put it up here if we wanted to. Let's just go ahead and add a little bit of text. Let's insert text box and horizontal text box into here. Alright, actually I can just copy that one and edit that. Okay, and just move my picture down just a little bit. And let me just say open flame alert, and I'll refer to the guide over here online. The symbol appears when use of an open flame could cause a fire or explosion. I can say warns. Okay, now I'll just go back and put my own words to that. This symbol warns that an open flame may cause a fire or explosion. Alright? So I'm just changing things around a little bit, putting it in my own words. Let me just go ahead and add a little bit of flair to that. Okay, so there we pretty much have a custom design symbol, and in my own words I've expressed the meaning of that symbol. So that's really all you have to do in this assignment. Good luck with your assignment. I hope you have fun. I hope you learn a bit.